Hello everyone and welcome to Gotham Knights. So I've been looking forward to this, well I kind of been looking forward to this. I've heard a few things about it. I want to try and keep it to myself, my own views and everything about it. I have put in over the weekend I played a few hours with each character to get a feel and try and find which one I enjoy more. So I am going to be starting with Batgirl. I think she's the one purely because of the gliding. The one that I had most fun with. So let's start it off.
If you're watching this, I'm dead.
You're done, you and I. You're a disappointment, a failure. You spent years trying to fight this war, and for what? Corruption still flourishes in Gotham, lurking in every shadow.
You don't need that mask. I know it's you. Ra's al Ghul.
You allowed this blasphemy, this sacrilege. Did you think you could keep it from me?
Parlor tricks will not save Gotham from its reckoning. Not now!
This city is still under my protection.
No one's coming to help you.
I'll deal with you myself. Huh?
It will be over soon!
You talk too much.
cannot defeat me. I am eternal! The world is under honor and granted you! I made you my heir! What the Lazarus, but you might have survived even this!
Unlike you, I'm not afraid of dying. I'd rather keep my humanity.
You'll be dead before they get here. Your precious family. I will slaughter them, one by one. And when they have drawn their last breaths, I will burn the city to the ground.
You won't get a chance. Gotham is their city now.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. I know what's coming won't be easy.
There!
But then... nothing we do is easy. I've prepared for it as best as I can. I know you have too. I'm sorry it's come to this. both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died.
You are clear to engage.
I'm leaving you the Belfry as the base of operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files.
Many of you knew Bruce from Gotham's celebrity pages. A handsome, charming billionaire. And he was that. But he was more than a headline. He was my nephew. He was a friend, a mentor, and a benefactor to those of us gathered here today. And to those of you who didn't know him as we did, I want to tell you this. Bruce was Gotham. He loved this city more than he loved anything. He was a protector to this city. He worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring justice and equality. There's nothing he wouldn't do. No project he wouldn't champion if he thought Gotham would benefit. And I think in remembering that, we remember Bruce as he truly was.
You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
How's Alfred?
What you'd expect. Took him 3 years to agree to a vacation, and Bruce turned up dead. He asked for some time.
He knows none of us were there either, right?
What about you? You let Jacob Kane give the eulogy.
He offered. He thought it'd be easier on us if he was the one to do it. He's Bruce's uncle.
Hell of a speech. All that talk about a protector who works behind the scenes. If he only knew.
Catherine wouldn't be there if she suspected. I can't see the anti-vigilante police commissioner presiding at Batman's funeral.
Here's something else she doesn't know. She has the body of Batman's killer in her morgue. Ra's al Ghul is listed as a John Doe, slated for cremation.
Then what if the League of Shadows finds him? If they draw out their dear leader in a Lazarus pit, he won't be so dead anymore.
You want to break into the GCPD headquarters for a what-if? Be my guest.
I decrypted the case Batman sent with his message. We should focus on that.
I looked it over, but did I get everything? It doesn't look complete.
I think Ra's interrupted him while he was writing.
He says this has implications that could shake Gotham to its core.
Ominous, but not exactly helpful. I saw a few places we should poke around. Construction sites, a quarry.
He also mentioned a Dr. Langstrom. Anyone know him?
He's a zoologist at Gotham University. Not sure what his connection is, though.
Let's divide up the work. We can meet at the Belfry when we're done. Get it up and running.
Who gets to talk to Langstrom?
Time to pick. So yeah, I am going with Batgirl because I love the Arkham series, the Arkham games, and she's the closest with when it comes to maneuverability. She's the closest. So I still the flying or the gliding through the air is still massive fun. So that's why I'm going her. The only downside to her is there's hardly any stealth in her gameplay. For some reason, they basically put all the stealth into one character. Makes no sense. Since Batman was all about hiding in the shadows and taking them out one at a time. But hey ho. So we're going. Yes.
Arrived at Gotham U. What do we know so far about this professor?
Kirk Langstrom. Judging by the half-finished file with the code black, Batman was digging into him hardcore.
Then I'll pick up where Batman left off.
So, like I said before, I've been looking forward to this. I've been a Batman fan for most of my life, really. I remember the '66, watching the '66 Adam West Batman, and the '89 Tim Burton, and growing up I had hundreds of Batman comics. Really looking forward to this.
So we got a positive ID on this faculty dude, Kirk Langstrom.
Right. I'll call it in on the way to the morgue.
Damn it. Langstrom's dead. Do we know where his office is?
Seriously? Crap. Well, our notes had his office on the 3rd floor of Molten Hall.
Got it.
Yeah, so when
3rd floor balcony's open.
heard about
Don't
this,
mind if I do.
especially with the Court of Owls, I thought it's going to be more of a
Here's his office.
first instinct was it's going to be Court of Owls comics mixed in with Battle for the Cowl.
Must have been killed somewhere
So
else.
I am really interested in the story of this.
Those marks look fresh.
You find anything, Batgirl? So far, nothing here.
Our professor is very dead. I'll let you know when I find the crime scene.
Good. Well, not good exactly, but at least a lead.
The real challenge will be getting out of here without the cops finding me.
Good luck.
That's a lot of damage. This must be where Langstrom died. The cops cleared out of here way too fast. Langstrom must have been working when he was attacked. Significant blood loss here. Evidence of a struggle, then the attacker pinned him to the wall. They were merciless. Langstrom was dying, but he tried to get to that cabinet instead of the door. What was so important? A hidden door. What secrets were you keeping, Dr. Langstrom?
Yeah, like I said, I have played a couple of hours on each character, so
Langstrom made sure to remember those dates. I should too.
these clues well, these were all shown
I hope
before the
Langstrom
game
wasn't
even
combining
came out,
burritos
so
with genetic specimens. Perfect. Time to see what Langstrom was so desperate to hide.
the main thing for this is the story. I'm hoping it's a really good story. I'll probably get into some of the flaws later on in a few other videos, but now I'm just trying to stay positive.
Langstrom, what on earth were you up to? Batman's dead professor had some serious skeletons in his closet.
Yeah, a lot of these are sea creatures, so you can just hold down your scanner and you can scan each one, find out what they are. Giant salamander. Well, I think my son seen that and thought they were all experiments gone horribly wrong. They are all sea creatures. I mean, Langstrom is Man-Bat in the comics.
I should take a closer look.
You'd expect to see a lot of expecting to see a lot of different bat species and everything, but organic materials collecting from various animal samples seem to be primary source for the creatures in Langstrom's lamp tanks. Notes also mention fatty tissue from a dolphin. Okay.
Well, hello there. A hard drive. I need to get this back to Belfry. Then I can figure out your secrets, Langstrom. Hey, on my way back, the cops overlooked a ton of evidence. Weird marks on the walls, and apparently Langstrom had a secret lab. Hopefully this hard drive I found will have more answers.
Great! Can't wait to get my hands on it.
Great!
So combat. Well, it is spammy. It's basically, sometimes it feels like
With Batman missing, gangs had become more aggressive. It was only a matter of time before the freaks showed up.
Gotham needs to see that someone still cares. I'll take care of this.
I can't focus on torture.
it's kind of like they've tried to be different. They didn't want to copy Arkham, which I mean, these are the people who worked on Arkham Origins and did the DLCs for Arkham Knights, so they know how the combat works. But it's kind of like sometimes it feels like they've replaced the counter button with a dodge, so instead of countering, now you're dodging. They took out you being able to one shot, so basically using like X and Y to instantly take out an enemy, so you can control the gangs better than that. They've removed all that, but it's kind of does feel like they've peeled away the Arkham combat to its basic form, and like I say, replaced counter with a dodge. it takes a lot of getting used to, because games like this, you are going to use Arkham as a reference, and Spider-Man as well. I mean, it's a superhero game, so you are going to be using both those games as references.
Hey, look up here! I'm a professor of sentence.
You deserve a break.
You know, combat takes a lot of getting used to.
I can probably stay out of sight here.
Fumes getting to you, buddy?
One of the downsides to having dodge instead of counter is that dodge is constantly taking you away from the fight, whereas with counter you're always staying in the thick of it. You're always having to think and keep an eye on who's hitting you at what point, whereas dodge, you just keep constantly taking yourself away from the battle. I mean, I am still enjoying it, even though it's just one of those things where you can, because you can compare it to such a fantastic game like Arkham, it's
Enjoying the fireworks.
just different, and it's getting your head around that. Yeah, the combat is a bit spammy. Hoping once you start unlocking
the whole building down.
some of the special moves and everything, you can start putting different stuff together, different fighting together, combos, to what I'm thinking of.
I need to hurry.
But we'll see. Time will tell. Never got to that point, so.
Can anyone hear me?
Got eyes on something fun. Show her who we
Don't wear yourself out or anything. Please. You were unbelievable. Freeze! Don't move! No, Steve, move!
Broken. Let's see if you'll break too.
get to safety. Go.
Get ready to dance your last.
See, fighting these doesn't feel fun, because it's just heavy attack, spam, light attack, until he blocks, and then heavy, and it's just rinse and repeat, and it gets a bit boring.
Fire and paramedics are on the way. What's your status?
I'm good. Looking forward to kicking back and decrypting this hard drive. Be there soon.
That as well is annoying, that floatiness when you jump down, especially when you're trying to be stealthy. So with Batgirl, well, with all of them, apart from Robin, they decided that Robin should be the only one that does the inverted takedown from up high. So when you were any of the others and you just want to hop down, you float miles, like right, just nowhere near where you want to go, which is really annoying. Especially since it's baffling that only one character can do the inverted takedown. each one of them should have their own stealth skills. I mean, even if you didn't want her to have the inverted takedown, her thing should be hacking. So I should be able to hack certain things to make them spark or explode, like cameras or boxes on the wall or something, to get enemies' attention away from where they are. But you can't do that, which again is a bit weird. Yeah, I am going to try not to be negative, but there's certain things that
Heading back to Belfry now.
are frustrating. I wouldn't say annoying, but a bit frustrating, especially when you come to an area where you want to do stealth. Riding on this bike, I mean, the bike controls are not the worst in gaming. I've played some games where the driving is unbearable. So it's not the worst. It's just boring, to say the least. Especially when you got to go long distances, and at the beginning you either grapple to every single building, and like a really bad Spider-Man, or this, and I just crashed because I wasn't concentrating. Oh wow. Yeah, that was yeah, I need to concentrate because I'm crashing this everything at the moment. But yeah, it's just because you can't unlock the special skills. I won't call them skills, but the way you traverse the city, you've only got your choices if you're going around is bike or grappling hook everywhere, and bike, it just gets boring after a while.
Good job finding that drive in Langstrom's lab.
Do we have any idea of what killed Langstrom yet?
Hard.
Once we can get at the data, we can figure out what our next move is.
I'm going out. I'm not gonna sit and wait for whatever this shit is.
We're waiting for intel, Jason. Once we have it, then we'll go.
Move. I'm gonna solve this case my way.
Stop it! He wanted us to work this together.
Whatever. That's making this harder than it has to be, kid.
I guess, since we're waiting anyway, we might as well take another look at what Bruce had on Langstrom. Crap. That must have been the secondary breaker. The primary went out months ago. I thought the backup would hold.
I got it.
No need. I've put in a small fix that should hold for a while.
Wasn't sure you were coming, Alfred.
I'll always be here when you need me, Master Richard. When any of you need me.
I'm glad you're here.
As am I, Master Tim. This place does need work.
Damn it! We've got activity all over the city.
Sweet. Looks like my plan wins.
Hold up. We still need the intel. And Alfred can't exactly set this place up alone.
Indeed, Miss Gordon. I have a list of supplies we'll need. I could do it on my own, but it would be faster if I had help.
You can count on us, Alfred. We'll divvy it up. Let's finish what Bruce started.
A chat with oh, in fact no, we're at 37 minutes, so before we start having a chat with Dick Grayson and sorting out some abilities, that will have to be in the next one. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too pessimistic. It is an enjoyable game. You've just got to get away from the Arkham. It does have its downsides, but just to sit back, chill on the couch kind of game. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.